Hello Team Zug, and today we're back with another custom showcase video. Now this is a custom that I was working on yesterday and I managed to finish today, making this probably the quickest time of custom I ever made. It's another mid-soda engine, so I'd like to introduce you, Jim, the number 6 of the mid-soda railway. Now, before you probably gonna ask, Zug, who is Jim? Well, I'm gonna tell you about him. So Jim was a character created by Reverend W. Audrey. Like Atlas, Albert, Jennings, and Jerry, he didn't appear in the Railway series or the TV series. However, unlike those guys, with the exception of Albert, he was mentioned in the iOS book. And apparently, he's the only one of the mid-soda engines that wasn't in the books that we know a little bit about him. He pulled the horse and cart, which is pretty much like their main goods traffic. So, yeah, that's interesting. So, yeah, that's all we get to know about Jim. So, anyways, he was made out of the old style wooden railway Oliver that I got from the charity shop. So yeah, I painted him in the same green I would use for Jerry. I just, I filled his the back with air drying clay because the old style with the rare items have the little nub at the back. At first, I was going to keep it on it, but I decided to fill with air drying clay to try to be a bit more accurate. Now, Jim isn't really based on any actual locomotive. However, his Soda Workshops model of Jim, which is a trains model, like 3D trains, he's depicted as, well, I can't really remember the locomotive that they based Jim off, but he's actually based on a real locomotive in that version, and everyone likes it, including myself. However, I want to be a bit more accurate to Audrey's version of Jim. However, I decided, since this is my series, I thought, why not do both? So I combined both the Audrey's model of Jim and the potential real-life basis of Jim into one design. So he has a bunker and a nameplate at the front. However, the Audrey versions are carried over with one dome and these boxes, which I believe one of them's for the coal and one's for the water. So yeah, I made his face out of air drying clay like the others, and I gotta say, this is probably my favorite face because I accidentally gave Jim a little bit of eye detail, and it looks really nice. I'm not sure I'm going to do that for all my engines, but it's nice to do it for Jim. Now, his nameplate is actually made out of these, which are coffee sticks. I finally remember what they're called, which are the same nameplate technique I would use for Atlas. Oh yeah, I might as well talk about Atlas. I need to tell you a thing that I remembered I didn't brought up in that video when I made Atlas. Atlas is slightly too tall than engines like Jim. You could tell the scaling issues, but I actually still like my Atlas custom. But we're not going to be talking about Atlas. We're here to talk about Jim. So yeah, Jim. Other than that, so after I filled him with air drying clay, give him extra details. Yeah, these two are made of air drying clay, by the way, and give him his nameplate. He was good to go, along with his new face. And I really love this custom. This is probably one of my absolute favorite customs. So yeah, that was my custom on Jim, or some people like to call him Jim the Jinx. So you're probably wondering, Zug, who's next to be made? Well, is this a clue for you? Now, okay, I'm going to be making Tim the narrow gauge engine next, because that's what everyone wants. However, I don't have a basis for Tim yet, so he's probably going to be made sometime later, probably later this year. Probably not like late this year. I'm pretty sure I'll probably get him made by the end of the month. Same with John. So yeah, that's my custom showcase on Jim. I hope you liked this video. If you like it, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.